Are you planning a trip to Los Angeles, or do you just want to nail that California cool aesthetic? Then keep watching, because I'm going to give you the DL on what to wear and where to go from a recent trip that I took to Los Angeles. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Greta Eagan, and your style coach, and this week's video is a what to wear where video, all about what to wear in Los Angeles. I just took a trip there and had an amazing time, and I have a packing list for you, of course. I'm gonna give you 5 looks that will take you from day to night over a little weekend staycation getaway, and I will have some looks for you at the end of the video, a little lookbook of all of these pieces mixed and matched and styled in a bunch of different ways. Before we get into look number 1, I do want to touch on the weather, because this is, after all, the Stylecast channel. I want to highlight that for this trip, it was an end of summer, early fall trip. So I was catering to 80s and sunny during the day, 70s in the evening, a little bit of a cool breeze coming in here and there in the evening. And even though this weather is for the late summer, early fall period, I think it's pretty safe to say that you could apply this packing list to anytime you're going to Los Angeles, because the weather there is pretty consistent. So with that said, let's dive into look number 1. Okay, so outfit number 1 is going to be a travel outfit, and I love giving you guys real life travel outfits. And this one is the epitome of that sort of effortless chic, and I actually saw a woman wearing this outfit when I was checking into my hotel, so I want to really play on what she was wearing. It wasn't so different from what I was wearing. A pair of cropped jeans and then a button down French tuck in the front, left hanging out in the back, and then rolling the sleeves up a little bit just to make it a little more lived in and casual. Then I would pair that with a pair of flats. I have my slides, my mules here, my suede mules. I am loving these shoes right now. I think you could also get away with a sneaker or even a ballet flat here, or even a jelly flat would be super cute. And then the woman that I saw had her hair pulled up in a little clip and some sunglasses on and her tote bag, and it was just perfect for traveling. But I want to highlight this look as well as a look that will take you from wherever you're traveling from into lunchtime, because sometimes when you check into your hotel, it may not be ready, the room may not be ready yet, and so you need to kill some time. It's a really good time to maybe go to the hotel restaurant or a restaurant nearby. So you need something that you're going to feel can transition. I don't want you wearing sweatpants to a restaurant, even though in Los Angeles you could probably get away with that. So this is a really good option, and it will effortlessly take you from your traveling into a lunch, into perhaps shopping or meetings, and you will feel put together and stylish. Look number 2 is my favorite thing to do when I get into a hotel. Is I like to check in, and then if it's still sunny out and there's a little bit of time before dinner, I love to head to the pool. So this is my poolside hang outfit, and I think a linen set is a fail-proof way to look chic and be comfortable when it's hot, and also to layer over your swimsuit. Grab your sunglasses, grab that new copy of Vogue perhaps, and head to the pool. Look number 3, I want to highlight what to wear if you're headed out to dinner with some friends. And I just want to highlight here that no matter how fancy or expensive or Michelin starred the restaurant you are going to, it is still going to be casual because it's Los Angeles. So I want to give you the formula to successfully dress for this occasion. And essentially what you want to do is have one designer piece, maybe it's a dress or a top or something like that, that has like a little bit more interest, a little bit more of design detail, pair that with something casual, not with yet another tailored piece. That will be too much tailoring for the city of Los Angeles. So it really is about striking this balance of something tailored and designer and something casual. So what I did is I started with this little tank knit dress from Chanel, and that obviously is going to be my designer high-end piece, but then I brought it back down by adding my army green jacket over top, rolled the sleeves a little bit. I also want to highlight that instead of going for a heel, I did go for a flat. So I have my flat Mary Jane mesh shoes on here, which again is really helping balance things out so that it's not trying too hard. I think that that is like the definition of California style, is like you want to look cool without trying too hard. And then I would bring in an accessory that also is going to up level it a little bit, a designer bag, something that has a little bit more design detail or is in a color that is maybe of the season, something that's going to just bring a little bit more life to your outfit will be the perfect combination. Look number 4 is my shopping day outfit, and I want to highlight here that actually in the lookbook at the end of this video there will be 1 or 2 other shopping outfits, because it really does depend on what neighborhood you're in, what you might wear. So this is my outfit for shopping on Melrose. So it's a little bit more casual, definitely that LA cool vibe, and pulled together because you definitely want to feel like you are going to be taken seriously when you walk into a store. But again, you just have to balance that, not trying too hard. Otherwise, you might feel really out of place and overdressed. So what I started with was a tank and then some jean shorts, paired that with my mules, and then you could always layer over that army green jacket if you needed a layer. Sunglasses for sure, and then I would probably go with the crossbody bag here so that your hands are free while you're shopping, and because it is a higher end designer piece, it sort of signals to the staff while you're shopping that yes, I can afford to be in here without having a full branded outfit. My final look for you is a date night outfit or going out outfit. If you are going to Los Angeles with your honey, amazing date night look. Otherwise, if you're going for maybe a girls trip, this would be your look. And I want to say here that I did dress up a bit more when I went out, and I felt way overdressed. So again, Los Angeles plays it so cool. So here is what I saw a bunch of the other women wearing at the moment, and it was like a nod back to the early 2000s. I felt like I was going to the bars or something, but you know, fashion is cyclical and this is where we are. So what I would suggest, instead of getting dressed to the nines like you would if you were going out in Miami or New York or Vegas, something like that, this is going to be a bit more cool girl style. I would start with a bodysuit. You could even substitute in your swimsuit if you don't have a bodysuit. Wear it like a bodysuit, could be really cute. And then you pair it with a pair of wide leg jeans. And what I did see, and this is why I'm saying it's a nod back to the early 2000s, it's a wide or a boot cut or a straight leg. No, I think it's more like boot cut or wide jean, and it is long. So it may have the mid-rise, and then it is super long and wearing heels, a heeled sandal underneath, and so your legs just go on for days, and it's super flattering and very in right now. Then you might want to top this off with a little leather jacket. I have my suede jacket here. Again, that statement bag that is signaling that you are dressed up, you do know fashion, but the rest of your outfit is just really easy. And this would be the look. Makeup wise, super minimal. Hair wise, not too done. It just really is that kind of vibe. You might want to layer some jewelry, a little bit more on the dainty side. I call it like a constellation of earrings on your earlobe, or some layered dainty necklaces around your neck. maybe some layered rings, but it's just not in your face at all. It's much more subtle signaling here. And actually it's quite fun. So I hope that you guys try it out. And I also want to hear if you have some looks that you're loving for Los Angeles. I do want to mention 2 people to follow if you are planning a trip and you want to get some inspiration. Allison Bornstein, amazing, and Maeve Riley. So they are both based in Los Angeles and they are stylists who work with clients and celebrities and have their own really great sense of style. It is very LA, so if you want to tap into that before you make a trip, I would check them out. And let's get into the lookbook. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope that this video is helpful to you and that you have an amazing time in Los Angeles. I'll see you guys next time for the next What to Wear video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.